Okay.
Now we are here. We're back. And,
This is episode 9.
no, this is 10. I just haven't put episode.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Episode 10.
Double digits.
Yeah, we in the
Finally.
1-0. You know what I'm saying?
Some new shit, maybe.
Right, welcome back, you know what I'm saying? Um,
What up, everybody?
you probably just heard episode 9 probably earlier or yesterday because that shit ain't come out yet. But,
Yeah.
but,
By the time we put this one out, though,
that will be out. So
it'll work
welcome
itself
here
out.
today.
And welcome to episode 10, because after 9 is 10, obviously that's what happens.
Last time I checked.
Yeah, I went to school for that, Something like that, anyways. Oh, man.
Yeah, we today. It's another one of them real episodes. I think probably like episode 6 or 5 or 6. One of them was like this episode today, where niggas is just talking,
Yeah.
not even about no other shit. We're just talking about real life shit, and some of it might pertain to us, but in reality, it's pertaining to just regular life shit, my G.
Just the shit that we supposed to be doing. I'm not even talking about like. I'm talking about like life, like not like the life you see on TV. Oh, that's that nigga Joe Biden because we talking about him. I'm talking about that's you, nigga. That's you. We talking about you right now.
Right, and the proverbial you in this case is the American black man. I'm just gonna keep it 100 because most of the shit we're gonna be talking about is really gonna be relative to them, to us, because at the end of the day, nigga, the shit we've been talking about
Has been fucking with us.
Only other nigga, only another fucking American nigga is gonna fucking know what the fuck we saying right now.
Yeah,
Real
you
talk.
talk. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the hood. Yeah, them niggas doing that, fucking with us, not giving us our money, not. Yeah, man. You know what it is.
So
Shit.
yeah, nigga, y'all niggas know. But yeah, back when we was talking about, like, yo, it's crazy, like, monogamy, my nigga. It's actually a crazy concept because then, because I do a lot of, in my free time, I like to do a lot of, anthropology.
Niggas is like, what is free time?
Historical anthropology, you know what I'm saying? I like to, like, study people. And, one of the common things amongst our people was the polygamous lifestyle from the male perspective. And it was a thing, and I feel like a lot of what we talk about every other episode actually can relate to this, because a lot of the problems that we face from in this society, or a lot of the obstacles or whatever that we face in the society, stem from the European caucus, what we today call white ideologies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it, and I mean it extends across many lines, and relationships is also one of them. How a man and a woman, or man and women, or women and men interact and deal with each other and procreate and all that stuff. It goes as deep as that. So I'm just thinking, like, I see the difference when it comes to, like, a white American male versus a black American male. Like, a white American male will be, for the most part, now I won't say all of them, but there's a percentage of you guys that will sit and is okay with being subservient to a woman. That's okay with being monogamous. That's okay with being, in these type of situations, and they can't even understand what I'm saying right now. They can't even understand. They can't even accept that I'm even talking the way I'm talking right now, because they believe in the, status quo, like the template,
Yeah, the rules
You know
that
what
were
I'm saying?
made.
Oh, you get a woman. You settle down with her and da 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 da, and you keep her happy, and you get 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever.
You
Get a house,
die.
all that stuff, and then you die. Yep. Then you turn into
Dirt.
for the next white guy, like yo, to come up out of there.
Who's gonna buy your
You know what I'm
house
saying?
and all the shit you work for, and like it's just wild.
Meanwhile, now on the nigga side, that percentage is much much smaller than more this. I'm saying nigga, but I'm just a nigga right now, so I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the black African male, the black American male.
Mm.
Um, and he, for the most part, y'all make fun of this type of stuff, but there's something else to it. We got the baby mama drama, multiple baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? We got the promiscuous type of, persona thrown upon us, whether it's in a rap game or any type of other game. That's a part of us, our stereotypes, whatever. And I'm just like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, yo, there's a reason for this. Like, I'm done. I'm done just being like, I can't just only look at it from societal perspectives. I also got to look at it from a scientific perspective.
Right.
There is like a dominance wanting to spread your seed and spread your dominance, or get a pride or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There is like some kind of element of that occurs, in which we are told is wrong, but we still instinctively act this way. It cannot be turned off, no matter no matter how much we tell ourselves like this is how it's supposed to be. Next thing I know, I'm still with multiple females. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. It's crazy how that happens, and it's like. It just has to be addressed. I'm just talking about it right now. I'm just talking about it. It doesn't have to be addressed, but I'm just talking about something that's interesting. It's something I was talking about. Something on my mind.
I'm even looking at it, like, the monogamist or monogamy thing is just one relationship with one person for the rest of your life. Like, I see it as I want to have many, experiences. Like, not necessarily say. Because again, one more time, when we say certain things, we're already picturing a certain way. So like I say one relationship, most people be like, oh, you just fucking the one. Okay, cool. We can just fuck one person, love it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you can build relationships with other people. You don't gotta keep to yourself. Like you should still be able to have a community, or still have other people around you, or still have people that will help and believe in you, and you don't have to do it all by this one-on-one relationship and be by yourself type of thing. I just feel like whatever the rules say or whatever was taught to us is ridiculous.
Yo, it's crazy too, because to sit in that type of mindset, it's very limiting, especially if you don't already have a lot of means of resources and whatever
For yourself,
because then you're really limiting yourself, because now I'm just gonna be with this one person. And I feel like a lot of black men understand this, because we actually have to live in a state of constant survival. So we are in the sense of, I need outlets, I need the channels, I need where I could go to achieve.
Right.
So we're more apt to be like, oh, okay, this female, she's good at ABC, but this female over here, she's good at DEF.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then so on and so forth. And we're more apt to be like, to transcend societal norms for the betterment of our futures, for the betterment of our community and people around us. Because again, you're a man, so what you know about protection, you know about providing. So you're going to do, and you're going to seek out opportunities in which to help you achieve that natural inclination to be that man, to be a man.
Right. Right.
You're gonna want to bring in as many people, and then also, if you're the leader, the head of the household, you also going to want to manage and maintain them. So you're seeking out people to be basically be under you and um, monitor or whatever, whatever word you want to substitute that with, your dealings, your day to day. So you make sure you're bringing in people that's going to help the people that's already there.
Exact.
You know what I'm saying? You're not
Yes.
just bringing in just to bring. You're not just bringing in chaos into your life.
I mean, we don't just recruit anybody. Okay.
No. You know.
So like that's a really good. I think that's like the best way to really put it. Like everybody needs help. We all need. Not. I don't want to say we need help because that makes us sound like we're weak and shit. But everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants to be able to do more shit. Everybody wants to be able to do things that nobody else is doing. So how do you do that? You get people that are doing this shit already, and you bring them in, and now you're partners with them, and you're people. It's it's not a business transaction, but the more and more I talk about it, like that's the more and more I keep hearing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to bring in people who work well with others. I'm trying to bring in people who like to build, who see the vision, who see empowerment, who see. Listen, if we all come together, we can do this shit. We got a goal. How many people it take to do the goal? 5, 6. All right, cool. That's how many people I need. Boom, $5,000-$6,000 later per person. Niggas on the block. It's just. We are looking at everything from somebody else's point of view, that they made the rules, so we have to follow them. And whoever made those rules, that shit works for them. Say the average person who's in charge. We'll say WP. And if you don't know what that means, then hey,
you missing out, my dude. You gotta go to episode 1, my dude.
It ain't that hard to fucking figure out, So we'll say WPs. They control most of the shit that's going on, and most of the time they're not even worried about the WG or the WW, whatever you want to say. So they're not even worried about their women in general. Like it's all business this, business that, talks this, and they treat growing. You've seen it. Like you talking about anthropology, study of life, and all that. All it is disrespect. We don't like this. We don't like our women. We don't like this. We don't want to do it. They treat them like shit. And we're not supposed. We don't do that. We fucking. Yo, I'm extending my greatness to you, and I hope you bring it back to me. I'm extending this to you. I hope you bring it back. Like, we don't take, we build. We don't take, we create. We don't steal. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit that was stolen was by the WP, not even by us. I don't see anybody stealing anything from WPs. I see WP stealing everything from us. So it's just like they stole all that, and they stole our way of life. They stole our ideas of how we should be thinking, how we should be growing, how we should be doing everything.
Right.
I just put a post up today. Let me read that shit. Let me see. Let me go into social medias where y'all live at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all live over there. You know what I'm saying? So let me make a pit stop.
I frequent there often.
You know what I'm saying? Let me stop at the bar.
Let me stop at the bar.
Yeah. So this one right here says, listen. It says, this is Jekko Kanani. I don't know. It's a black guy in a picture. But it says, 95% of society problems are actually not problems. Here we go. They're the symptoms of a much bigger problem, which is broken families. Whether it's drugs and alcohol addiction, teenage abortions, depression, the trans agenda, or lack of masculine men, it's families. So you lose who you are trying to be something you're not already.
Yeah, something you're not supposed to be.
Right.
Because niggas don't, like, this, that man is addressing what foundation problems.
Exactly.
You don't have a foundation.
See?
You're being taught, well, a lot of people are being taught, you don't need nobody.
Right.
All you need is likes.
What
all you need is to go viral.
What that nigga Drake say? No new friends. Remember that shit was hot back then.
No.
Yep. Exactly.
Stay
now
down
look at
with my
us.
day ones.
Yeah. And half of us niggas didn't even have day ones.
You know.
And,
but it's sad because the people they actually do have day ones, nigga. Nobody's here by themselves.
Oh no, not at all. But
they have them day ones, but they get betrayed, and
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. I understand that type of bullshit happens. But at the end of the day, when you get to a certain point of independence, it is your duty to establish a foundation. You cannot be out here in these streets shysting everybody because
Exactly.
you're just making problems really for yourself because nigga, bro.
What happened. I don't know. I don't know if you know who Pooh Shiesty is.
Oh,
But
I know Pooh Shiesty.
yeah, that what happened to that nigga? He was being too shiesty, and now he's facing problems.
Yep, he's shysted up now. He's getting shysted himself.
Yep, niggas exactly.
And that's not what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to. Again, the point of life is to build bonds and build and build something with those bonds to move forward and just have a good life. You don't have to worry about. Stop worrying about what's down the road. Like, worry about what's gonna happen in 20 minutes, my G.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, worry about that. Like, don't worry about I'm gonna do this. I make this move so I can get a mansion. Nigga, you're not the first person to think that, my nigga.
Nope.
And I don't see mad mansions. I don't see everybody in mansions.
No.
I see old people living in a fucking regular apartment joint.
Yep. Most mansions are fucking empty in the first place.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, nigga, live your life, my G. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna go back to onto what we were saying before, and it's just the way how they have relationships structured, bro. It's such a manipulation. It's ridiculous. And now they're trying to rewrite that and saying, oh, you could be with anybody, anything, da da da.
Literally, anything, literally.
Nigga, anything, my nigga. You hear that shit? That's not what we was out here really fighting for, my nigga. No. We was out here trying to be like establish prides, establish herds, establish wolf packs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We was trying to establish it in certain ways. Now, we already know the ratio of men to women is more women than men. Basically, that's the ratio.
That's for sure.
So, with that logic, that implies that a man can't have more than one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're in a literally by nature. That's how it is. And then you guys will talk about, oh, look at the other primate. Let's look at primates. Look at the fucking dolphins and shit. All mammals, nigga. Niggas will show me mammals, mad mammals, nigga. One male, 4 or 5 females. Niggas will show me that shit all day and then be like, you only need one bitch? Like, nigga, get that shit. Yo, if you don't get me 4 or 5 other females right now, I'm gonna slap you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my mind goes sometimes. But I understand that there's nuance to what I'm talking about.
Right. It's not. Listen, take this how you will. All right, everybody, take it how you will. Like I even said earlier, I look at it a different way, but all of that shit pertains to that too. Like, yes, why wouldn't you want to have more than one person cooking? Why wouldn't you want to have more than one person sewing your clothes? Why wouldn't you want to have more than one person under your belt doing different shit? Because not only are they helping you, they're helping each other. What is wrong with that?
Yo, because y'all niggas need to, and no matter how much equality you want to throw in my face, priorities is always going to be different. We could be equal, but different priorities. Male's priorities is very different from a female's priorities. A male's enjoyment is very different from a female's enjoyment. So, that being said, most things that females enjoy and have fun doing or whatever, most of their priorities is things that could be communal, could be done as a team, could be done with friendship or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Most male priorities and stuff, solo dolo, all the time. The next nigga is a threat.
Yep.
95% of the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So most of the things that we focus on, we're not looking for other. Me, I'm not the type of man that want like a whole bunch of other men around me.
Nah.
I don't want that. Like, you not related to me. You're not my family. You're not somebody I call my family, which is my family.
Right.
Then I don't know what to tell you. You just need to get up out of here before you get duffed up, my nigga. I got hands all day. You know what I'm saying? So you know where the door is because you still there. So go ahead and get the fuck out.
Get
You
out
know
of
what I'm
here.
saying? But that's me. But then females now, they're more, like I said, more spiritual, more emotional. They're more communal. They're more
Hmm.
kinder. So they're more welcoming. So they will do things together.
Right. Right.
So now, as a man, I'm looking at it like that. As a man, you're looking at it like that. You're resonating with what I'm saying because it makes sense in a certain way. If you're supposed to be the head of a household or head of something, you understand the inner workings of that thing, right?
Right. You should. And
You
if you
should.
don't, then
Then you need to grow the fuck up.
yeah,
You
you
still got growing to do, my G.
figure your shit out. Shit.
And we're not, you know. I'm not saying something that other people probably never heard before or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it's something that you heard before. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this right now, like, yo, it's the person you heard it from before. It wasn't bugging. I'm gonna tell you right now, that person wasn't bugging. They was onto something.
Exactly.
And I'm here to clarify, hopefully, what they were saying.
I hope so. I hope to really do that because, man, like it's it's literally dumbed down to the simple fact that people need people, but people need the right people.
People need the right people.
You know what I'm saying?
People really
That's
need the
how
right
it is,
people.
and like that's what we see it every day. Like you were saying, like motherfuckers don't be hanging out like that. And if you do, like, listen, back in the day, obviously, back in the day, I finally get to say that shit. That's crazy. How old am I? Just kidding. So back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just used to hang out just cause. Like there was no extra outside whatever. Like I didn't have to be like, oh, I gotta get my life together. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta make this money or whatever. Like those were there, but they weren't like prominent shits. Like you actually got to focus on the type of people you were talking to. You actually got to focus on what's going on around you. So you were building these cliques, you were what, teenagers, fucking college, high school, whatever the fuck it is. You had your little group of friends, you had your 4 or 5 people you was fucking with.
Mm-hmm.
How many people do you have now that you was fucking with? You still have those same 4 or 5? But back then when you had those 4 or 5 people, your life was a little easier, wasn't it? Like
Right.
you was like, oh, I don't got nothing to do today. Niggas hit you up like, yo, what's up? You trying to go chill out? You trying to go whatever? And 9 times out of 10, not 9 times out of 10, but most of the time, like, it wasn't just you and one person hanging out. It was you and 3, 4, 5. It was a whole fucking, because you knew everybody knew everybody. Everybody was talking to everybody. Everybody was still trying to fuck with everybody. And I feel like that needs to come back, But obviously, the gender types are different, Now we're here, men are trying to come up on anybody and do whatever, while women are still trying to take care of and, like you said, give out help and talk and whatever. It just makes more sense to want to go hang out with women because what the fuck? I don't got no problems with that. I don't gotta worry about this nigga about to fuck me up or steal my money or steal something or whatever. Like, cause women I feel like are still in the mindset where they don't have to really worry too much about their, I don't want to say people playing them or whatever, but like they have better discernment. They have better, they know, they know, they know what they like, they know what they don't like. And you should know what your woman likes, what she don't like, and how to bring in and build your shit. Basically, just build your shit. I feel like I'm just saying mad shit to say the same shit.
Yeah, and it's crazy because then a lot of men can resonate what you're saying up to a point.
Mm-hmm.
And that point is assertion. Like they do not want to assume that role to do what you're saying. And that's the problem, because a lot of men are I won't say a lot of men are subservient, but they play into the equality thing without taking into the account of, like I was saying, priorities and stuff, and the innate differences between the male brain and the female brain. They always think that we're operating under the same pretenses, but we're not. A woman is doing what she's doing, and you need to be doing what you need to do.
Right.
If you see that whatever it is could benefit the whole, You're supposed to play your role. Stop worrying about somebody else. The man is. It's okay to be in a lead. It's okay to be in a lead at a time. You don't got to. If you don't want to be the leader 24/7, you don't got to. But you should be the leader some of the time. You should dictate how the things are going. Because if you don't, you're now just looking like one of the kids. I ain't gonna say it in another type of way. You just look like one of the kids, waiting for orders, waiting for somebody else to tell you what to do. You have to say what to do sometimes. The woman is actually expecting that of you because she is like the women will play their role better or more often than a man. So she's gonna be doing what she's supposed to be doing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And a lot of men get confused or get shook or whatever, scared to not do what they're supposed to do. Like yes, if you think that it's your time to basically tell her what to do or tell anybody what to do, it probably is that time. Don't not say it because you're scared of offending somebody. I feel like so many men who go back to the masculinity part. A lot of our masculinity gets diminished in overthinking or fear of offending somebody.
Yeah.
And that's not masculinity, my G. Masculinity is having the ability to transcend that and say what you think is supposed to happen. Don't worry about being right or wrong. It's just putting it out there because maybe somebody else was thinking that. Maybe your challenge to whatever's happening will actually progress the story of life. And I'm just trying to motivate future or current simps to not be that. Like, don't be the soft guy. Be the strong man. Be the assertive man. Be the man that has
charge.
Understanding what you're doing. Understanding where you're at or how you got there. Now, I'm not saying you don't got to plan the next step, but you right here in the present, you should know why you're here right now at this present moment. You know what I'm saying? And you should be able to say something. If you really got to say something, you say it. Don't let the moment pass you, because once it goes past you, you're now dependent on what's going on next.
Yeah.
You're
no longer in control of whatever.
And that's, for me, that's always like one of the worst things, is for me to not have control. I'm not trying to say like I'm a control freak like that, but when I see that my talents or my abilities are needed, I would like to use them.
Right, of course.
You know what I'm saying? I would like to use them, and that's my wish, that's my hope, is to use them. I don't want to be just doing shit for no reason, but when it's time, I want everything I to do have a purpose and be fulfilling every time, because otherwise I'm just a passerby.
Right.
Just a passerby. I'm mad passive. Here. I hate that shit.
Yeah. Yes. And like I know we were talking about how we're gonna talk about us today and all that, but it's funny because like all that shit, all the stuff is always intertwining. Why you do something because something happened or you learned something you didn't know you was learning. Like we gotta remember too, like a lot of the internet, TV, shows, all that shit, like motherfuckers aren't getting taught, aren't seeing that anymore. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, damn, I'm really been here for a long time. So it's like nowadays, on TV, you're seeing a black man and he's gay, or he's trans, or he's in the closet, or he's mad frail, or he's got the glasses and the afro, or he's the math geek, or you don't get the LL Cool J. What's the LL Cool J? Who fought that nigga in the Halloween movie?
Oh, I can't remember.
Was it Freddie? It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was Jason.
Jason. It was Jason. Yeah, it was Jason.
You don't see nobody talking about, yo, I'm a black man about to stand up to this nigga and I don't give a fuck about that. Yo, I might die, but like you said, it's either right or wrong. It don't matter. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make sure like it's not the best choice, but I know it's right for me because I made the choice.
Right. Exactly.
We don't get that no more. All this shit now is, like I said, you watch, you hear, you're looking at people on TV, your rappers. Our fucking heroes aren't even the same. Our black public figures aren't even the same anymore.
No.
Niggas is wearing dresses. Niggas wearing heels. Niggas wearing purses. Niggas niggas ain't niggas no more. You
Right?
know what I'm saying?
Niggas fighting real hard to yo. Let me stop, man. Come on, go hard on you.
See,
But it's like yo, and that's so true. It's like again, and then that feeds into what I was saying earlier of the decline of the masculinity in a sense
Mhm.
of we're so worried all the time. We're so trying to appease everybody, but it's like nah, nigga. At the end of the day, you can't please everybody because
Right.
check it out. You put on that dress, you do all that other stuff, bruh. Still somebody gonna say, look at me, I'm already talking shit about you right now. But then
All
the
right.
people you trying to please, they're still not gonna be happy because it's like, oh, you put on a purple dress. I want you to put on a green one.
And the niggas that are telling you that are the WPs that are in charge of your shit.
The whole time,
Bro, I never heard of a BP talking about put that dress on. All the BPs that I really know, say Dave Chappelle, fucking who else? Who else today wasn't doing that shit? Fuck. Dave Chappelle's probably like the one I can remember, but he like they were telling him like, oh, put this dress on, it'll be funny. Da da da. Niggas like, no, what the fuck? I ain't wearing no damn dress, nigga. What the hell? What do I look like wearing a dress? Bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not me. That's not us. That's not what we supposed to be doing. That's not what I'm here to do either. Like, why are you like? And that's why I said that's why it's so crazy because you don't hear about that. You just watch movies, Big Mama's House, nigga. You got Martin Lawrence, how other nigga wearing dressing up like women. You know what I'm saying?
And see, like they got us in a certain way where it was like, oh, that's comedy, da, da, da.
Right.
And so it's still comedy to me now to see it, but it's like, yo, bruh, I'm not out here trying to really disrespect niggas that want to do that shit, but at the end of the day, that just understand that shit is not, that's not what we was brought up on. And you being a black man, you know, minus the dress, you should know that. You should notice what it is.
Right.
Don't be trying to like us trying to force an assimilation of us to like that. You know what it is. You know, and you know why we are like this too. It's not just like it's just some bigotry. No, it's some real shit going on. Like, bro, niggas get killed up by each other, by the police, by the system. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is in jail. Niggas is all over the place getting destroyed. We don't got no time for the fairy tale shit.
Right.
We don't got no time for that. We gotta be reproducing. We gotta procreate 24/7, just to keep our numbers in a good stable condition. So anytime y'all do that other shit going off the fucking script,
Right.
like that shit's a detriment to us. So understand where niggas is coming from. Niggas ain't just talking bad about you, whatever, because we just don't like you. No, niggas is thinking about other shit that's bigger than you, my nigga, and you're fucking the shit up.
And that's it.
You know, and that's really what it is. And as much as you know, as much as I try to support all my peoples, I gotta say, like, yo, nigga, you fucking up. You know, you going over there and you getting pulled into other people's ideologies, off of the freaking feel good story of
Exactly.
humanity. Nah. Fuck all that, because them same niggas that try to push that shit in your mind be the same niggas that give you fucking poison 24/7 in your food, your water, your motherfucking medicine. Put your ass in jail, nigga. Call the
Kill
fucking
you.
boys on you anytime, my nigga. So just understand that. So you don't be mad at me. Be mad at fucking them for confusing the shit out of you, my nigga. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you.
That's what I'm. That's
you know.
That's what I've been saying.
Like,
shit is a fucking. It's a game to them, nigga. But this is your life. Nigga, like everybody that they get, that they not flip, but everybody that they get to believe in that shit that they putting out there, bro. It's one less strong person in the community, one less strong person in the village, one less leader, one less fucking person that's gonna help niggas move forward. Like, come on, like, and it's crazy because we hear it. The black person is, not targeted. I don't even know what the word is, but not coming up like everybody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is still in the hood. We're getting forced out of our homes or forced out of this because niggas can't band together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, Asians got a whole Chinatown, my nigga. We got the whole hood till they take it back. Asians never losing Chinatown. Fucking all the other people that got they shit, they ain't losing that shit because they stick together.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So fuck, like you said, like we gotta be able to be like, nah, nigga, like we don't gotta do this shit. We could do it this way. We gotta go back to our natural instincts. Like, really just be the fucking people. Be what we were supposed to be. Like, you can't be a WP. You're not a WP, bro. You gotta do shit how we was doing it. You gotta be in the tribes, the villages, the fucking shit. Come on,
motherfuckers need to recognize when a certain aspect of reality has been infiltrated or dominated by another people's. Nigga, because at the end of the day, everything starts at the house.
Yep.
You already know how we supposed to be. We as children be knowing the shit, and then when we get grown up, we get indoctrinated into these schools, these public education systems. We get indoctrinated into believing that it's not what we already innately and as fucking natural beings know. We don't question shit until we fucking go into their shit.
Right.
Our people's you think most parents, most guardians, whatever, most of our elders is not leading us astray purposefully. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to lead us astray. They're trying to keep the tradition going. You know what I'm saying? Keep the whatever it is. And then we go to school, we learn these opposite things to think that's right. Because why? Because then they are pre-indoctrinated us with the idea of authority figures, of titles. These titles be destroying the shit out of us, my brother. Like, these people, they don't understand. Like, yo, most of the shit that you need to know, most of the shit we're talking about right now, you already fucking knew as a kid.
Exactly.
I'm not even playing. You already fucking knew the shit. You know what I mean? And then they took it away from you. And then that's why I always say one of the biggest parts of awakening is unlearning. That's one of the biggest parts. You have to unlearn so much. You have to really be like, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true, that's true. You don't understand like the levels and the depth in which they have overtaken you, because they take us over on a rudimentary, elementary level on like little shit.
Yep.
Once you learn the ABCs, all right, now we can take you over. Because now you learned our alphabet.
Now you know, and especially, like you said, authority figures. That's your teacher. You're supposed to listen to that person.
Right.
That's the police officer. You're supposed to listen to that person.
Right.
That's a grown up. You're supposed to listen. Da da da. But meanwhile, you still got children out there talking about, I don't fuck with that person. Like, they won't say it out loud like that, but like they know, like their energy, their field, their vibes. Like, we don't fuck with that. Kids don't fuck with that type of shit. You know. But you're taught to keep that. Yo, make sure you, when you go to school, like, go ahead and hang out with that person. Go ahead and do that shit. Go ahead and whatever. But you're not even supposed to be doing that. I mean, not saying you're not supposed to be doing that, but like, you just know. You, as a kid, you got vibes. As a kid, you know your energies. They don't explain that to you, but that's what it is. Like, you see kids talking about, oh, I don't wanna say hi to that person. I don't wanna talk to that person. Because the child knows they've got an aura field, an energy field, a whole different, like, they're feeling the vibes off of that person. You know, you go to school, you learn how to do a whole bunch of different shit that you aren't supposed to be doing. Like, you learn how to smile when you're not happy. You learn how to fucking, like, I don't know, you just learn how to be fake, I guess. Like, the whole indoctrination system is just teaching you how to be something that you're not. And that's what it's always been. It's always been like that. You get taught to be something you're not, and then you're mad because you're trying to be something that you weren't supposed to be in the first place. You're trying to fit in. You're trying to follow the rules, but the rules aren't for you. I mean, they are for you, but we're not supposed to follow them. Like, that's not our way of life. That's somebody else's way of life, to control who you are, to diminish your energy, to diminish your thoughts, to just fuck you up in general.
Right. Because you gotta be kept at you or we as the plebes have to be kept in a certain standard for the elite to maintain their status.
Right.
I mean, you have to always try to look at things from many perspectives. You know, you may not be a greedy nigga, but try to understand the thoughts of a greedy person, a greedy nigga, or a selfish motherfucker. Just try to understand their thoughts, and you will see that what we're seeing is quite plausible.
Right.
Because a nigga that's selfish, a nigga that's greedy, a nigga that's vain, and all the above, they're going to forego their humanity or for power, for respect, for grandeur. You understand?
And you see that we see that shit in movies all the time.
And we see it all the time in movies for real because that's how arrogant and cocky these people are. They're gonna play these games with us and sit here and be like throwing it, rubbing it in our face all day, all night. You know, playing these games. And I don't really blame them 100% because they are who they are. But at the same time, I have to be mad and upset with the regular person because how are you not understanding that part? How you not understand what you know what I'm saying? What I just said. Like, how do you not see that? I see it every day. I see it like it's nothing. And I'm like, bruh, I don't got no time for this. You know? A lot of the time, I just spend my time maintaining my thoughts and trying to focus on just my next moment, my next move, without telegraphing it. Because I don't want to telegraph my next move. Because they always looking and watching. They trying to keep the better hand on us, but no, the upper hand on us. But you know that's not what I'm about. You know, I'm not gonna let them know because at the end of the day, they could do what they want to do, but because the fact that I have this type of understanding that they exist and how they do the things, they can't really get over on me. Most of the time, trust me, I live a very happy life. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy how I live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the parts of my life which brings me sadness or whatever, melancholy, is when I'm thinking about the rest of y'all, and I'm thinking about how much our experience, our life experience, could be better if so many of y'all didn't, fall for the bullshit.
Yeah, man, I was talking about that the other day. I'm sitting over here like, yo, the life that they, or the rules, or the indoctrination, or whatever, it literally meant to keep you busy. How much time do you get to think about anything? You don't. You gotta worry about the next time you're gonna eat. You remember the next time you go to work. You remember the next time you gotta pick up your kids. You know, the next time you gotta go to the doctor, the dentist, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so much shit, like, I don't even want to rattle it off anymore. What do I worry about? Shit, what am I gonna do today? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried like y'all are worried. I'm not being controlled or being... I don't even know what to really say or how to really... I just don't live that life y'all live. I'm not bothered or I'm not sucked in by TV. Oh, the next celebrity. I'm not bothered by the next... Oh, you gotta go to school, make sure you get your master's. Like, you got people with masters and doctors out here, and I've listened to them, and I'd be like, yo, y'all are fucking retarded. Like, what are you saying? Like, you don't gotta say it like that, or you could do it this way. Or we got masters and doctors in sciences and shit, and we're still talking about we got a famine coming up. We got masters and doctors and shit. We were talking about that we ain't got clean water in places. We got masters and doctors, and we still talking about like niggas is poor. We don't got community housing.
Fucking inflation, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
gas prices out the ass, nigga.
Right.
Fucking pollution, water still polluted.
Thank you.
Niggas, animals still getting endangered and extinct.
See,
nigga, it ain't about none of that dumb title shit we was talking about before. Like, it's not about that, man. It's more than that. It's more than your personal achievements, my nigga.
You know, you could walk outside and be like, that's life right there. I like, that's an ant, that's a plant, that's trees. Like, all this shit's keeping me alive. You don't walk outside and see a celebrity, my nigga. You don't walk outside your front door and be like, oh, nigga, the president's telling me how to fucking live my life. Oh, the governor said, nigga. Bro, you walk outside, it's just you. You could do whatever you want. You want to start a garden? You do that. You want to grow your own food? You do that. You want to go get food? You do that. Nobody's stopping you. You're stopping you. And they're stopping you because in your head, you have rules that have been drilled into you. I need to make money to get a good life. I need to have this to do a good, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the fucking lessons they got in you. So you're worried, you're stressing, you're this and you're that, and you're fucking mad. You're fucking sad. You're just fucking depressed and you don't know why. But that's why. You're following some other rules that weren't made for you. They were made for you, but okay. Whatever the fuck is going on was made to make you mad, made to make you sad, made to piss you off. And it's doing its job. Because you're following that system that was made to piss you off. What about your own system? What about you? What about the shit that makes you happy? What about finding some shit that makes you feel good? What about finding some people that want to fuck with you? What about finding some people that want to see you grow? What about that? You know what I mean? Like, y'all so fucking worried about the world and I gotta impress some fucking people that don't even give a damn about you. I gotta go into work and make sure my boss likes me. The boss don't even fucking know your last name. They probably don't even know your first name. And to make this shit worse, we can just blow this up on a bigger scale real quick. Fucking consider yourself an army man or army person, army woman, or whatever. When you go out there to fight for somebody else's cause and you die, you're a number, a badge number, a service number, or whatever to these people who are in charge. Oh, fucking nigga, in the SEAL Team 6 Marine Dash 445, blah, blah, blah. Like, we loved him. Da, da. They didn't even fucking know who you were. They don't know your name. They don't know your family.
And it's crazy because the people that saying that ain't even the people that sent you to war. It's some motherfuckers that was with you in the fucking barracks and shit.
See what I'm saying?
That's who's saying that. It's not the niggas that is the cause of the shit. They don't give a fuck about you, my G.
No, they don't.
Or my GS, my nigga.
And if you come back, you're fucked up anyways. You're supposed to see human beings get blown up. You're supposed to see this all this carnage and bullshit and whatever. Bro, like, that's just an avenue of their plan to make you feel a certain way, to make you this, that, and the third, crazy you up, and you ain't gonna fucking retaliate on them. That's all it is. That's all it is. Depopulation. They wanna depopulate the world, blah, blah, blah. But we need to just go back. Just remember, just know what we talked about this entire time. Like, all the shit we talking about is to go against these motherfuckers. It's always to go against these people. You know, because that's what we live. That's who we are. That's what we're supposed to do. We're creators. We're the people. We're not supposed to catch bodies. We're supposed to touch lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, simple shit.
Right. For real.
Catch a body.
And then all of that really, and again, it's such an octopus or whatever that it has so many arms. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just extends and instead of grabbing though, it's placing ideas, it's placing ideology, it's placing conflict. You know what I'm saying? Amongst the people all the time. And you know, the best advice I can give you is to take your time and assess why something is happening. Assess what are the variables that brought this moment to you right now. You know, and then move from there, because sometimes they looking for the knee-jerk reactions. That's what they're always looking for, the knee-jerk reactions. They want you to just be impulsive and be like, oh, I don't fuck with that, or I fuck with this now because this happened.
Yep.
And we have to try to strengthen our resolve to refrain from doing these things and refrain from being impulsive and knee-jerky and freaking emotional. Yes, our emotions are important, but you don't have to be emotional.
Right.
You know?
Right.
What's emotional stand for? Emotions all the time. That's not emotion all the time. Like, no, you can't. You can't be like that. You gotta be logic some of the time. You know, we gotta do more. Especially I'm talking to my people, our people. You know, we can't. Right. It's really about us. we're the trendsetters. We're the spiritual backbone. We're the emotional uh, um, guides or whatever the words. What's that word right now? I can't remember the word, but morals. Yeah, morals. Like we have the morality. We have a lot of things that we actually that set us apart and above many other people's.
Just know we created a lot of this shit going on.
Hmm.
And a lot of the natural shit that you be feeling, or you should feel like you should be doing, or you feel like this is like your natural, like your flow. I guess your electrical current. Do that shit, man, because all of this other shit is here to interrupt that. Like I never had a problem just doing what I felt was right for however long I've ever done it. The only time I ever had a problem is I stopped and thought about a rule, or I stopped and thought about a law, or I stopped and thought about some bullshit that's gonna affect me if I do something. You know, like I'm not gonna go ahead and rattle off what I be doing, but I'm just saying, like, if it's comfortable for you and it works for you, and you know what you're doing, and you're able to handle what you're doing, just fucking do it. What's the problem? All the people that making the rules ain't in your house. They ain't in your bedroom. They ain't waking up with you. The fuck? You out here you out here living to be somebody else that you're not supposed to be. Fuck a title, fuck all that shit. You know what you're doing. You know who you are. You know what you're good at. You know what you're not good at. You know what makes you happy. You know what doesn't make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you're supposed to be doing. What you feel is natural. What you feel might make you feel good. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, all this other shit's out here fuck you up, and you doing it. You doing it faithfully too. Like, yeah. Let me go to this club real quick and get possessed by a demon. Like, oh, okay. Like, you don't even know that should be happening to y'all. Y'all don't even know that.
First, nigga, you want no fucking French fries first?
Nigga, you want a water?
Damn,
hell's hot, nigga.
You just came in and doing that, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Because you saw it on TV, or you saw that's how you're supposed to be doing it. It was promoted to you. You learned a certain way. Whatever, man. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all want to go ahead and be miserable and the whole time. That's on you, man. I ain't mad at you. Cool.
Mhm.
You be alright. But yeah, so I hope that, most of this shit kind of just opened your eyes, or I keep saying that shit because I don't know. It opens my eyes every time we talk about this shit. Every time we talk about something, every time we talk about some type of subject that's happening with the world, or some shit I didn't create, somebody else created, it's always something where it's like, why did y'all do that to us? Y'all didn't have to do that. We was good. We was good on our own. We was good with our natural abilities. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with purifying my water. But these are just things like we should just be doing on our own. Like, you just know. You fucking know. And if you don't know, then you clearly haven't separated yourself into the awakening to unlearn the bullshit you've been taught. So if this sounds crazy to you, it is. And if it don't sound crazy to you, it isn't. Stewie from Family Guy said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Think about that. Hold on to that.
That's pretty much the sauce right there, man. That's the sauce. You understand? That's the SOZZ, the sauce. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know what else to say. This is a whole bunch of information, content that you should hold dearly to your heart. Until next time, because we about to get 2 fucking episodes in 1 week. So, nigga, how much time we got?
We got time. If you want to keep going, we got time.
But I mean, what?
Oh, what number?
Yeah.
53.
Oh, yeah. So, wow. That was more than I thought. So, I'm done talking to you guys.
Shit. And until next time, just remember,